Yo, people, you know what time it is. Fuck it. Blood Lad, episode 2 review. Now then, I'm just gonna say this right now. If you haven't seen the episode, go watch it. Now then, I got like 6 more things I need to watch and review, so these reviews are gonna be somewhat quick. I can't go into my normal describing everything that happens and shit, because I'm trying to make sure that I get all my reviews out. Because I'm like that. Even though my main thing is I like to be like out there as soon as possible. When new stuff comes out, I'm gonna have to review it. I'm gonna get everything though. I have to, because that's my way. If I don't do it, I'm gonna feel like I let somebody down or I let myself down. And I can't do that. Okay, now let's get right into it. Blood Lad episode 2 review. Okay, so basically we find out a couple things in this episode. Number one, we find out that fucking vampire has a spray made of his own saliva that when he sprays it on humans, they instantly become his slaves. Well, not necessarily their slaves. I believe that the saliva, he said it can enslave them. But I think he's only using it to make it so everybody thinks that him and the girl everything's normal about him and nothing weird happened. Okay. In this episode we got a fight and we got to see this vampire dude's abilities even more. Apparently if he's fighting somebody weaker than him, he can look at him in the eye and immediately stop them from moving, just out of fear. Oh my God, it's like some fear shit. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about that Demon King, that little kid that could turn into that adult. I'm trying to remember what it was called. They could start with the N. I know that. You know what I'm talking about. He could do that fear shit. Okay, just one punch, nigga done. Nigga got punched through the wall. Okay, but basically the whole premise of it, going to school. She's sad. Basically, the dude's using his blood to keep her maintained in the human world because she isn't strong enough. Sprayed his dad, sprayed all types of people, taking pictures of cars, all the good, funny moments. Oh my God, there funny moments all throughout. Then we get to the heart of it. Belle's magic. Belle is the girl who originally had the magic curtain, but somebody stole her magic and placed that curtain there for a reason. The reason is we don't know yet, but we do know that they're gonna have to go. Yeah, I wanted to say this group, fuck it, this team or whatever, people, Belle, the ghost girl, and the vampire. Fuck names, I don't got time for that shit. I'm trying to remember. They're basically gonna have to go to the western side of the demon world, and fuck it, spoilers kind of. I've never seen it. From my history of anime, I know what's gonna happen. He's gonna go into the wolf territory and he's gonna fight that nigga named Wolf. It's gonna happen. We're gonna see a fight. Maybe next episode, maybe the episode after that. It might continue into that episode. But there's gonna be a fight. No, between him and Wolf. Between a vampire and a nigga named Wolf who probably is a werewolf. I'm saying it right now. And I can also say right now, in my experience, the werewolf guy, who's named Wolf, he's probably a werewolf, and somehow he's gonna get caught up in the story and become friends with the vampire after they fight. How do I know? If it happens, I was right. If it doesn't, they took a different route. But that's what I'm seeing happening so far. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty basic. I mean, there was jokes. It was good, nice sit down and watch. It never really felt like it was long, in a sense. But yeah, we basically find out that in order to turn her into a human, oh yeah, and by the way, we find out that this dude who's a vampire is not attracted to any of the other humans that he's seen so far in this entire school. Only her. So that means something. He never had the lust to suck some blood or something like that. Whatever he's doing with anybody else besides her. That's an important thing to know. But yeah, fuck it. Kind of spoilers, kind of not. I'm just gonna lay it out. He's gonna go back to the demon world, to the west side, fight the nigga named Wolf to get this object, which probably will have nothing at all to do with returning to her body. And in the process, he's gonna become friends with this dude named Wolf, who is most likely a werewolf, and he's gonna help and join them in their travels. Yeah, that seems pretty accurate to me on what's gonna happen. I'm sorry if I gave you the spoiler alert. Have I read any type of manga correlated with this? Hell no. Fuck that shit. Not saying manga's bad. It's just I'm a much better preferer of anime. But when I find a good manga, I definitely will read it. But what I am saying is I've seen so many animes, I can call some shit. And a lot of times I will be right. I don't know, it's a curse. It's a curse. It's a curse. It's a gift and a curse. But the fight should be somewhat long. It shouldn't be a short fight. But I have it depends on how they do the whole vampire versus werewolf thing, because they're definitely doing that shit. And it's definitely going to be next episode or the episode after that. Maybe both episodes. I see that shit happening. Most likely they're going to go there and look for information, and there's going to be a fight between a werewolf and a vampire. Oh, God, it's like, going to be... Fuck it, I'll throw this out there. I'm going to say that the werewolf is going to be intrigued in this girl shoe. Fuck it. Fuck it. They're going straight off Twilight with this motherfucker, probably. I don't care. Fuck it. Just saying. Okay. The overall episode, the pacing, comedy, and all that, good. Story and plot proceeding pretty smoothly. Find out that the demon's strong enough to steal her magic. And we find out the vampire's apparently strong enough that she thinks that the nigga who's like a vampire strong enough to fight him or some shit. We'll find out. But yeah, besides that, the underwear thing was hilarious, by the way. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. It's to be expected. It's to be expected. I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens next episode. I'm calling this shit out right now. Werewolf versus vampire, and the werewolf is probably going to have some type of love interest in this girl. Don't give a fuck. I'm saying it. Please don't do it, though. Please. I don't want to watch Twilight again. I swear to God. Anyway, but I digress. So overall, I'm gonna give this. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. Yeah, it was good with okay moments, because there were some moments where I was, you're just basically waiting for the next thing to happen, and when they were walking around, it just seemed kind of boring to me. And the fight, there's only one, and it wasn't really that intense. It was just literally they only threw 2 punches. One punch at him, he goes through the wall. Next punch at him, and he just goes flying. So I'm gonna have to give it 7 with okay moments. They could have done better, and I hope next episode they do. Because I want to give this a good or great or amazing next episode. If it in any way, shape, or form mimics Twilight, I'm gonna say 5. It's gonna get maybe okay. Peace.